Hey, hello all. We are back with our podcast session. We did it like 1 year back and we are back almost after 18 months. So today we had a discussion with our friends. We have Dinesh, Dhriti Krishna and me Keshav here, and we were discussing about Dasavatar somewhat, and people have some queries about Vamana Avatar. So this podcast is all about Lord Vishnu and his different avatars, and Dasavatar is there and some different avatars are there as well. But we are going ahead with Dasavatar today. So yeah,
Okay.
hope you guys like it.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I will go with Hindi.
So
And
yeah,
then I can-
Dinesh is starting
yeah.
here.
So I can switch between languages, but I prefer Hindi. Then I will go to English, whatever it is. But my main question, what we were discussing earlier, right, was like I understand each avatar. I mean, whatever knowledge I have, I got it from various sources. That each avatar I can get a little bit that Krishna avatar, why it happened because of Kuruvans and Panduvans, right? After that, why Rama avatar happened, I also know. Why Matsya avatar happened to revive earth. Why Kashyap avatar happened to deal with the Samudra Manthan, right? But what exactly the question was, it was hitting me is like why Vamana Avatar happened. Then people will say that to revive three lokas from Raja Bali, right?
Okay.
But my primary question was Raja Bali was a good person, right? I mean, even though he was a demon, I mean, lineage, he came from a lineage of demons, Danavs or Rakhyas, whatever you can say. I don't know the difference, but he is from that clan. But even though he is from that clan, he did very good job. He took care of his peoples. He gave lot of money. Everything he has given. He never asked for anything. He has always given as a king. He did a very good job for his peoples. But why? I mean, what happened that Vamana Avatar has to happen and he has to send him to Patal Lok? Because he is a Danav. Even though he did a good job, still also he has to go to Patal Lok just because he is from Danav clan. Is that the right justification for Vamana Avatar? If completely I might be wrong because it's avatar of Vishnu, there must be some great great details about it, what happened, why it is coming, which I am not knowledgeable that much. So if you can give me some knowledge about it, or if your point of view, or if you know anything, or you have read somewhere, right, from YouTube or from whatever the sources. So if you can give me some idea to justify what happened with the Vamana Avatar. So that's what my question was last time, and this time also I didn't get last time a proper answer. But I hope this time we can discuss something and come to some kind of we can't say that it is a conclusion, it is avatar, so we never know what happened. But some kind of clarification, I would say. So yeah, your point of view, over to you, Kesav and Diti, if you guys have anything to add.
There are 2 to 3 things which we need to admit that everyone is having a limit. In that case, you might not agree with me that someone is doing a holy work or sacred things, or he is delivering his honest duty for the kingdom or humanity or society. In that case, what is the wrong in it? This is the root cause that you
It caused me
you are getting he should not be treated with a
The way
punishment
he
or
is.
anything. You can say like he was demonized by a avatar, or Vishnu has to take a avatar to demonize him. But there are limitations in the sense. Let us come to the world which we are living in. Okay, so when I think there's a family, okay, there's a normal family, there is a head of the family, okay, and his descendants are there. Suppose consider he is having 3 sons, and one of them is getting more not powerful. You can say he became more eligible to dedicate his work for the family, or he can earn more, or he can do some extraordinary works that family can stay with luxury life, or they can have a happy, or you can say they can live together with good environment, or they getting the luxurious things, or social
everything, yeah.
status and prides, everything you can think. But in that case, suppose he'll say like the head of the family is not eligible to take the decision, instead I'll take all the decisions. In that case, there would be like there would be something like there would be no discipline, right?
Okay.
Suppose a decision should be taken, he can add on his idea, views can be taken or considered by the head of the family. He'll completely influence and say like no, you have to follow my advices are final. In that case, there would be no
balance of
there should be no balance in the
that part
family.
I understand. So what
in
you are
that,
saying is,
in the same case, Bali started very good work and vigorous effort he given to conquer the three pieces of the world, Swarga, Martya and Patal. That can be treated properly, and he became that much of able that he can make the these three world as his own kingdom, and he then started to influence the general rules of the each puras. Every pura, so all are having different status of living. They are having different type of power, or some are having influence in other puras. In that case, Bali tried to maintain everything equally. There should be no superiority, inferiority, or there should be mostly the Martya Loka is considered to be the place of enjoy, or followed by the karmas. So here every rule can be followed, and every rule is having its own identity. But when you go to Swarga Loka, there is no rules for giving and taking. Suppose you consider the offspring formation form. Here in Martya Loka, you need Sarira, so physical relations is needed. But in Swarga Loka, that's not needed. I'm giving you example. So the same rule cannot be followed in both the regions. Okay. So likewise, 5 fingers cannot be equal. So, but when he started to rule all these 3 worlds, okay, he wanted to impose all the same rules to all lokas. That is logically it may be correct, but in the real world it is not correct. That is one thing what I think it should not be followed by him. Second thing is he became egoistic of ego in the manner he did not wanted to demonize anyone, but he egoistic of his abilities. So in Hindutva there is sanatana, or you can go beyond of that. In every places there is no such, there is no follower, or there is no add-ons for this type of philosophies. So there should no pride what you did of what we got the same thing in our Gita also. This is it may not be formed at that time. It's of Tritiya Yuga, but that philosophy was available in the day of Vedas.
Yeah, okay, I understand. But as part of, if you are saying this, what I can say is a king's dharma is to protect his people, and whatever he can extend to protect them, he can conquer
Enforce.
different.
Yeah.
So if I could say he was following his dharma, what is the wrong in that? If I could say,
In that case, no.
Kings also have ego, right? I mean, even Indra has their own ego. He is famous for his ego, right? Everyone has, every devata has. I mean, I'm not saying Trimurti or the Adi Shakti, but every certain devata has their own ego, right? They are famous for. So, if
Correct.
Second point, whatever you told. The first point, whatever you told, he should not impose the rules in 3 lokas. But as part of a king, right, I could say he is doing his dharma to protect his people. It's not like he's conquering another country and he is destroying everything and all.
I would agree with whatever he said
got it.
towards the first. Every territory or every Puram, as he said, has their own way of functioning. So you can't
force everything to. That's what
till
I'm
date
saying.
you will find today till date people celebrate him
Yes.
during Onam
Yeah,
festival
yeah.
and all. In some places they celebrate the Janma Tithi of Vamana, that is Bhadra Dwadasi. So Bhadra is one of the like auspicious month where you will find Radha Ashtami, Janmashtami, Bhadra Chaturthi, Ganesh Chaturthi.
Okay.
Not in Bhadra. Vaman Dwadasi comes in Bhadra month only.
Correct.
And you will find there like a lot of like calculation if you go through all this astronomy and all. But yes, he is still celebrated as the king. In Kerala, in some places, he is celebrated as a king, and they are bringing their king there just to show their how prosperous their kingdom is. That's how people celebrate. They celebrate with flowers and all. That is one of the like. What you say, you will find it like till they are relevant to people.
Nobody can say like he is less than a Danavira. He was a Danavira, and he can be considered. Means others would be compared with him to be a Danavira. Okay, so he is a good giver, and
because of this only he went on to become immortal as well, right? Bali was immortal.
Correct,
He's an immortal.
correct.
He is the king of Patal Lok.
Yeah.
As we say now.
Still, he is ruling the Patal Lok.
Yeah.
True. But then I'll come with this is written in our Bhashyas. Okay.
Scriptures.
No, it's in Bhashyas. So, see, even I'll go out of the topic for example, that is Ravan, the first thing, Atidape Hatalanka. So, if you will go for Ravan's deeds, he conquered up to Himalayas and all over the 7 Deepas. And he even conquered 9
Islands.
Deepa Alex.
grahas.
Okay.
And
planets.
Planets.
All the planets he conquered of them. Okay. Even what we can say in the astrology. Okay. 9 planets means not about your Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. But still Indra and Varuna, Jama, they were also get defeated of him. Okay. So but I am saying about the 9 grahas who contribute in our astronomical effects in our body. So he put all of them in his personal duties. They were giving duty to Ravana, and he can change the directions, and even he can change their positions in 360 degree, so that some people can become very powerful. Even he did the same thing for his son. What I want to say is, even with his darpa, he ordered them till Himalayas. There should no drought, there should be no flood that should affect the total human being. Due to that, still Jambudvipa is in better condition in the world. So that thing what he did with his darpa, that's not bad. Still he has to die due to his darpa. When his darpa acted, that her sister get Ravana's sister, what's her name? Suparneka. She did a wrong thing, but still when she get punished, he get angry out of that, and he did what he should not do. Due to that, the root cause of that was darpa. That's why he killed. The same way, Karna is also known as a Danbir. So whatever he did for that, Vishnu, Krishna, praised him several times. But still, when there was a condition of his death, at that time, he was a Rathi, and he was not in his Ratha. At that time also Arjuna was denying to kill him, but Krishna told, this is the perfect time, you should kill him. Because he given a dana. What was that? He given a word that I'll be always with, what is his name? Duryodhana. So for that he has to die
Completely
because to keep his words, means keep his dana to sustainable condition, he has to go through the wrong path. The same way, Bali was getting so much proudness, and he told like, I'll give danas to anyone because I have the enough wealth, or whatever the condition and whatever the dana anyone will ask for, I can provide them. That pride came to him, and he was influenced by Shukracharya, that he should control others' pride and demonize others' activities, which would be influencing the total world and the three Puras. So at that time, everybody get demonized, and they were not able to keep their whatever they were bounded with the rules to not only follow, even to
keep up a balance in the world. But correct.
World should come smoothly, rule smoothly. That was not followed.
Okay.
Right. Suppose that there would be someone should be punished. In that case, someone will go and say like, "I'm giving you hour." Nobody can make any effort to make you demonized. In that case, there would be a distraction in the smooth running of the act. So this is one example. Maybe it's not that.
See, I get your point. So first point you told about Ravana, second point you told about Karna, third point you have given example of Bali where he did the mistake. First one is he was a little bit of that egoistic nature came into him that I can give dana. I can give anything to anyone whoever asks for it.
Dana may be a thing or abhaya or
exactly. And the second mistake what he did is he tried to influence
the others' activities and others'
for
power.
Example,
He tried to demonize the
Got
power.
it. So see, second part I completely agree. There it is a mistake. But as far as the ego is concerned, right? The first see, in case of Ravana, I don't think that is the reason why he got killed. Okay, he had a blessing from Lord Shiva himself, and Devi also he had tantra sadhana, and he got the blessings from her. See, he was ruling it, and no one. As you told, he was Jambudvipa was completely blessed with his rulings, the greenery and all those things.
Correct.
But his mistake was Suparnakha, right? And Sitaharana, right? Those two. Wherever you can say. That after that everything started. I feel that is the main issue in the Ravana's case. Same thing, Karna's case was like he thought what happened to me was wrong, so I will do accordingly what I think it is correct. That is a wrong thing also.
But I believe like they all had the knowledge like they will get nirvana through Lord Vishnu.
Of course, that is the end goal. There is no doubt.
Every one of them knew. Like this also, Shukracharya previously told Bali that Lord Vishnu himself has come up as Vamana Avatar.
Yeah.
But still,
see,
they learned about Lord Vishnu like long back. But still.
If we can ignore the second mistake of Bali, whatever he told, he tried to influence Shukracharya and other balances. That is a correct mistake. But what I feel, I'm not to judge him that he did a correct mistake or not. But yeah, what I think, it's okay, fine. But ego, what is the problem with that? He is a.
I don't think like it is.
It's not ego. Ego is about Ravana.
He gave his kavacham before fight.
I don't think it is about ego.
Exactly.
I think
it's
it is more about
disbalancing the world.
No,
it's not like that. It is more about like interference of Indra. As you see in movies and all, series and all, you will see like you will find Indra as an insecurity. But that is his job is to make the balance. Indra's job is to make the balance. He's the like kind of a king.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they all requested Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, to interfere in between while he will acquire more territories.
Correct. That make much more sense to me because
see one thing when you suppose you will consider Indra as a personality or something, then you will feel like he is doing wrong. But the thing is, Indra is a position that's you can say you can compare this in today's era. You can compare Indra with the Prime Minister. Okay, so when Prime Minister is taking a decision, suppose I will be doing more Varsa in a particular area, due to that there should be a flood, and Dali will come and say, no, I am giving away to that place, there should no flood. In that case, that balancing cannot be happened.
Correct.
Because we people know like somewhere there is a Sahara Marubhumi, so there is a
Amazon
for rainforest. So in that case, when we'll go for the larger perspectives, there if you will influence a particular area, that will affect to another area. So that balance should be maintained. In that case, if he is getting more power and that much of philosophical things, not the philosophical things, means
Balance.
when there should be a deed which balancing the things, in that case you should not be interrupting those things.
Okay, so one
So
more thing.
that's the reason Shukracharya get to know. Shukracharya is more powerful planet, or you can say guru, who can recognize the things as compared to other gurus of 9 planets. So he get to know about that, and that's why he advised Bali not to give the dana. But if he'll not give the dana, in that case also his powers would be getting diminished. So there was no conditions to to deny this situation.
Correct.
I'll tell you one fascinating story as well.
Hmm.
If you find it in Bali and all, he is from the family of Hiranyakashipu. So you'll find the change of 2 yugas in between. He is great grandson of Prahlad. They were all in Satya Yuga. But if you find it in Vamana Avatar, it actually appeared in Tritiya Yuga.
Correct.
Where you find Parsuram, Lord Ram, everyone. So this family, they crossed the Yuga as well. He's just like grandson or great grandson of. So they have a touch base of Lord Vishnu in like 2 yugas over the same family as well.
I think we have already over discussed about the time, so let me conclude what I got. It is like I got clarified a lot of things, like Shukracharya is the one, he was trying to imbalance
Not imbalance, he was trying
yeah,
to having a
control,
of
yeah,
Dana
which is wrong.
overall.
And the ego part also, I can somehow agree that no one's ego can overrule the natural balance between them. And I would like to conclude all this discussion by saying one statement, that whenever you are doing a karma, right, it should be a dharma yukta karma rather than a separate dharma or a separate karma. For example, Ram also did the same thing. He did everything he kept his kingmanship, right, at top. Even if after his wife also, he kept the kingmanship at the top.
Correct.
Same thing Bali also did. But I would say that what Rama did was, it is like a dharma yukta karma rather than a separate karma and separate dharma, what Bali was trying to do. So I believe, whatever happened, the Maya played a big role in balancing and asking Lord Vishnu himself to take avatar as Vaman, so which clarifies few things. But yeah, again, the question remains same, and the discussion will have to go on. Again, final point will be given by our friend Kesav.
So I have listened to you guys. So I throughout I got one thing was running in my mind that I will express it in Nudia. I was somewhere I felt everything was kind of planned.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that given knowledge.
Yeah, you can say it's the part of Leela.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks all. We'll cover other avatars.